today we watched the entirety of King of the Hill continuation. 10 episodes, and after however many years of a hiatus. And it...
it's a show.
It's rough. It's a little rough. What did you think of King of the Hill season 15, Aiden?
I mean, like most television shows, it kind of had its ups and its downs.
Yeah.
There's one pretty good episode in this season, and it's episode 7.
And it was pretty phenomenal.
Which has a lot of funny moments, and a lot of little character moments. And then there's in-between episodes, like the first one, which is just...
Hank's back.
Whatever, Hank's back. Every episode has at least one laugh in it.
Yeah.
And usually not more, except for the one episode.
Episode 7.
And sometimes even less, like episode 9, the infamous Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan episode, where Good Hank joins the Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan club and hates women. And Joe Rogan keeps saying sauce and
cuck
and
beta male and shit.
They show the beta male.
They do. They show the meme. It's rough.
It's rough.
It's rough.
I don't know. I mean, as a package, episode 9 is as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought the whole season was going to be that. And that episode's really fucking bad. Like, genuinely just awful, unwatchable.
It's pretty rough.
That one was written by the Velma people. And Velma season 2 was a hell of a lot better than Velma season 1, but this is some...
Link it right here. Watch our review.
It's some Velma season 1 type shit.
Yeah, episode 9 did suck.
But overall, it's just kind of okay. Like, King of the Hill got bad before it ended. There's a certain point when it becomes digital animation, and it stops being Texan slice of life and becomes boring.
Right.
And this is closer to that than it is anything else. And there's the one funny episode where Bobby dates the crystal chick and she gets along with Hank. And then it just kind of continues to be okay.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing, 10 episodes. So first of all, they're doing modern animation season length, which means you get either 6 episodes or 10 episodes. The classic, because now it costs too much, even though it looks like gas. And it looks horrible now.
Looks like gas.
Not horrible. It's Bob's Burgers levels of like, it's fine enough. You don't need complex animation, but the thing about King of the Hill early seasons was you did get occasional actual animation. We watched the Firehouse episode and the Buckley's Trampoline episode after as palate cleansers. And there's a scene in the fire truck episode where Bill scrambles up some stairs, and it's like a really intricate animation of him like scrambling.
Yeah, for like one whole second.
And you don't get that in modern stuff because they're looking to get as cheap as possible, as quick as possible.
Yep.
So the magic's gone. We all wanted it to be good. We wanted more seasons 1 through 5 of King of the Hill and just more of stuff we haven't seen, but we're never going to get it. We should give up.
I really wish the Good Hank episode was better, because I like Good Hank as a character, and I think an episode about him and Hank bonding could have been good, but they turned it into like the cringe Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan thing.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan doesn't even say shit like that, but they made him look like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan just talks about... Joe Rogan's just like an autistic weirdo who's like, you guys want to watch this video of a monkey getting hit by a truck? And then he says, Jamie, pull up the clip of the monkey getting hit by the truck, and he laughs wildly.
Yeah.
And then he sits there, he brings on some scientist, and he's like, wow, that's fucking crazy, dude. And the scientist is like, the universe is going to end someday. And Joe's like, that's fucking crazy, but have you seen the video of the monkey getting hit by the fucking truck?
Jamie, pull up the clip of the monkey fucking the frog.
That's a good video.
Yeah.
That's a good video. I learned about that one on Sleepy Kissed.
Yeah.
Zach's horrified reaction to walking in on everyone watching the monkey fuck the frog. Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the really bad episode, it's kind of just fine. It's like Bob's Burgers now. Or like Zombie Simpsons, where like, you know, maybe once an episode, Zombie Simpsons will actually like stumble into something funny, and then you're kind of just like, oh, all the voice actors are old or dead.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes both.
Yeah.
It looks bad now. Everyone sounds awful.
That's the shock of the first episode, is hearing everybody. Like, of course, Peggy's voice actress still continued. Of course, Peggy's voice actress continued to do voice work, and you could hear her get old over the years, but just hearing it from the Peggy model on screen.
Yeah, to jump back after 15 years and just hop right back into a character who's only aged like 10 years in the show.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. It's like, oh, we're dying. We're all dying slowly, man.
And, I mean, Hank, Mike Judge, he can still do the voice perfectly.
Mike Judge sounds perfect.
Didn't miss a beat.
Boomhauer's voice has slowed down a lot, and it's the only change that feels deliberate.
Where, they're like, he's old now.
He's old now, he's slowed down a tiny bit, he's still really fast, but he's not as fast as he once was. Everyone else just sounds old and crackly and miserable.
Even Dale, rest in peace, the voice actor. It's the same guy for about half the episodes before he passed away, but even his voice is changed. It's way different than it was 10, 15 years ago. And it's sad. Like,
his voice changed so much that it's hard to tell when his lines were done by the other guy who stepped in after he died.
Who does a fine impression enough.
It's good enough.
Hard to tell if it's just sad, dying Dale or replacement Dale. And I feel bad because he loved doing the show and he loved being Dale.
Yeah. I don't know. There's occasional funny moments. There's sparks of life. But also there's a lot of like very boomer tier.
What if Boomhauer had an iPad?
What if Boomhauer had iPad? Or like women have casual sex now.
Yeah, Connie has fucked a bunch of guys.
Connie's fucked everyone.
Open relationship
in the world.
with Ted Wasana-song. Her parents are getting divorced, and her dad sounds different because now he's played by a Chinese man or whatever.
Yeah, but a Chinese man who's not allowed to sound like an Asian man because that'd be racist. So it's a Chinese guy acting like a white guy, playing a Chinese guy. But it's racist if you have a white guy sounding like a Chinese person. Sounds like, thanks a lot, Adi Shankar.
And also
This
fat
is all your fault.
Asian guy whose promo photo is him doing this behind like a purple background.
Thank God it wasn't Prosy D, man.
Fucking Prosy D, you should kill yourself.
Prosy D is the Osama bin Laden of animation.
I love that he made the hugest fuss and ruined the industry and then started complaining he couldn't voice white characters anymore.
Yeah.
His agent is like, we got this Asian character we'd like you to try for. He's like, what about this white character? He's like, nah, that shit don't fly no more, bud. You open Pandora's box. But yeah, I mean, Khan's voice is different even though the voice actor, the guy who played
Min
Cotton,
sounds the same for some reason.
What? She's
in 4 scenes. I guess it wasn't worth it to find an Asian woman.
She's hot now. She's old and hot. She is so hot.
Hot now.
Fuck. No. I
Don't you mean always?
Min and Connie are voiced by the same voice actress. She's been in Futurama and a lot of Fox shit, so it's fun. It's fun to see her back, and she does not sound older. Is she Asian in real life? That could explain it. They don't age. But who else? John Rycorn's fucking dead. Died after the season was made.
The best character in this season is Emilio, who's Bobby's Mexican sous chef.
Oh yeah.
Who just talks about how much he loves Speedy Gonzales and tries to shoot the rats in the restaurant.
Yeah.
He's probably the funniest character, even though he's a new one, which is kind of sad that all the other characters have been outshined by the Mexican sous chef gag character.
It's pretty funny. Bobby runs a restaurant now, and he's making It's fine.
He dates a crystal girl,
and she's hot. She's got the shaved on one side, flop on the other hair that all millennial girl bosses want. but don't have the balls to do
The nose ring.
the nose
septum
ring.
piercing.
She shits on a desk. We see it. We see her shit on the desk. We hear the shit hit the desk in a wide shot. And Bobby and Hank both watch.
Hank
intently.
bonds with her.
She sees his
That's
penis.
the best episode. The one where Hank bonds with
the crystal
Bobby's
girl.
crystal girlfriend.
That's episode 7, the one we liked.
Yeah.
It had some good bits.
Easily the funniest episode.
The old
it's
man.
really not even close.
Sneaking his wife's ashes onto the filters. He's like, shh.
Yeah, there's lots of good ones in that.
That was good.
I was hoping that Black Hank would be a funnier character, because when Hank goes to Saudi Arabia, he rents out his house to a black guy, but he's kind of just there. He doesn't do anything funny.
He's a housekeeper. He's meant to keep the place clean. I forget his name. Earl.
Yeah.
Hank too.
I think they could have done something funny with that, but I guess they just didn't.
He's in a band. He plays during the divorce scene where Bobby
He does
tells
play during
everyone,
the divorce scene.
"Oopsies, your parents are getting divorced. How do you feel about that?" And she's
Yeah.
like, "I love that my parents are getting divorced. I don't care." And everyone's like, gasp.
Gasp, indeed.
Some good moments in otherwise just kind of a trash shoot.
Yeah.
Sea of trash. The first 5 episodes are a slog. We were both looking at our watches, looking at each other like, are we
Yeah.
committing?
And then once the season finally picks up, it immediately crashes and burns.
They got that sparkle back for a second.
I don't really get the finale, because the finale's just like, you would expect something kind of like finale, like King of the Hill always had real finales.
Yeah, all 2 of them. First when they thought they were getting like done for realsies, and then second when they're like, okay, now we're actually done.
Well, Peggy falling out of the airplane was one.
Oh, was it?
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking specifically of they're at the wedding with Lucky and Luann, and
Yep.
Hank recaps the season and some previous adventures, and then it does the same camera shot as the pilot in reverse, where it's going up and across.
Yep. The Megalomart exploding was a finale. Peggy falling out of the airplane was a finale.
No, the Megalomart, it was a part 1 for part 2 into season 3, so they knew they were getting season 3 at that point.
Yeah. No, but still, it was.
Oh, you mean season finale, not like finale of the show forever
No,
and ever.
no.
Got it.
I meant like you would expect something a little more than like Peggy invests in
Boomhauers.
Boomhauer's
In his
pig
iPad
hunting business, but it's a fake pig hunting business, and they sell it, and that's it. And then it just ends, and they're like, okay, well, that's it.
I guess
we're done.
we'll.
There might be
invest
another
in-
one, even though everyone's dead. Is basically how it ends.
The show is cursed. It's cursed. 5 of the cast members have died since the first episode. Between Luann, Lucky, Tom Petty, John Redcorn, Dale Gribble, and fucking Chuck Mangione. It's cursed.
Yeah.
There's no happy ending here. And what, we think one more season? No. No. It was fun. It was interesting as an idea, but once we saw it, we were all just tense, clenching, like,
It kind of was exactly what you'd expect it to be, of like a bunch of Hank gets iPad jokes, where it's like Hank doesn't understand modern thing.
What, Peggy, why is there an iPad in the living room? Peggy Boomhauer's iPad needs to be charged. Do you have a charge cable? Why are there so
Also-
many roads?
In the first episode, Bill's like my 600-pound life guy who lays in his bed all day.
Yeah.
And then Hank comes back in the next episode, he's just slightly fatter than he used to be,
Yeah.
which is weird.
All the characters have wrinkle marks now, very deliberate wrinkle marks, but I don't think they're wrinkly enough for how they sound.
Yeah, and
Like-
Bobby looks weird.
Nancy sounds old as shit. John Redcorn, even though he sounds slightly different.
It's kind of uncanny that adult Bobby is just taller Bobby
Yeah.
with little beard fuzz.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the actress still playing him. I think that's great.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you think Mike Judge should have played Bobby? Like,
I think they should have gotten a Native American person to play Joseph.
What?
I guess he's only half.
That's one of the few things I wasn't really spoiled on for like big changes was Joseph's fucking voice. It's just like the guy who does the extra additional voices guy in the background of like every King of the Hill episode ever. Where he's like, okay, Dad, I'll use my credit card.
I'll use my regular voice now.
I'm
Joseph.
Definitely a white man. Nobody's broken to Joseph yet that he's John Redcorn's son, and that's
that is
funny.
a pretty funny gig.
He's talking like, as a white man in America, and then Bobby's chef friend is like, and Bobby's like, no, just leave it. It's good.
I also like how Bobby pushes Joseph and John Redcord to hang out. That's cute.
Yeah. Very sweet moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the disaster that I thought it would be, except the one episode. But it's also not nearly as good as King of the Hill was in its prime.
Right.
And that's a high bar to reach. They were never going to reach that bar, but
it's almost impossible.
You know, even saying that, it's not even in the same ballpark. It's playing minor leagues compared to what King of the Hill has been in the past.
Yeah, I mean, toward the end there, it was getting really bad, and
yeah,
it only got worse. Everyone becomes like Flanderized versions of themselves, and
yeah, Dale's real bad this season.
Yeah,
Dale's
it's rough.
Dale's extra schizo.
It's too much. I mean, the magic's gone. Let it die. We all think we want more. We don't.
Yeah, that's how it always is, bro.
I think
that's how it always is.
Even, that said, they did show some restraint in remarkable ways, and I didn't think they'd be able to. Like, Good Hank doesn't show up till episode 9 of 10. Buck Strickland doesn't show up till episode 9 of 10, and there's like almost kind of a vibe of like, did he die off screen? It wouldn't.
I was kind of expecting Buck to just be dead.
Yeah, I was thinking of like when Hank's like, I'll ask a businessman who's good at business. I'm like, this can go one of two ways. He goes to Buck's mansion, says hello, or he's like talking to Buck's grave. What do I do, Buck?
They also don't mention Luann at all. Presumably, you know, we can all just pretend that she's off living a good life somewhere.
Yeah,
you know?
with her very alive husband, Tom Petty.
He wasn't alive before Tom Petty died.
Oh.
She got a new husband.
That's rough, bud. That's rough.
Happens to the best of us, you know?
Two of the main characters died, and they're like, I guess we'll do a reboot. And then two more of the main characters died. God is pissed.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the show is a train wreck through external forces entirely.
Yeah, God was trying to keep this from coming out. He tried his best. He wasn't fast enough.
R.I.P. all the people who have died in the making of King of the Hill. You now get a Wikipedia page, as there are enough to justify it.
Yeah, list of cast members from King of the Hill who died during production.
It's like 5 people. Oh, and it was like not too long ago Chuck died. Chuck Mangione died.
Yeah, Chuck Mangione died like a month ago, like right after the season wrapped.
And then the fucking John Redcorn's voice actor also died like a few months ago.
Yeah, he got shot.
Dale Gribble died halfway through production.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Was it John Harding or something? I'm sad that I don't know the voices or their names of the voices.
Luann died years ago, so they just don't mention her.
Yeah, and we can all pretend she's off happily with Lucky.
She graduated community college and
lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
Off screen. Don't think about it. Who do you think's gonna die next? Peggy?
I think probably Peggy. Yeah.
She's got the age. I feel bad. I mean,
really, the way things have been going with these targeted hits, I'd say maybe Bill next.
Why?
It just feels right. Just start whittling down the side cast and leave poor Mike Judge to just do it all himself.
Pick up the pieces.
He has to play every character.
Dang it, Boomhauer. Oh no, Boomhauer died too. Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh.
Half of Mike Judge died.
Yeah, I mean, Bill's voice actor is also getting very old. He looks very old in Barry season 4, which great show you should watch. This whole production's cursed. The series is cursed. We all loved it in the early runs, first 5 seasons, 6 seasons. People say it gets worse and worse and worse, and eventually, yeah.
Truly, it was the white man's lucky star.
It really do be just animated Seinfeld when you think about it. When you think about it. But yeah.
So
shit.
Grant, what did you think of King of the Hill, to formalize it? Any thoughts that we haven't covered?
I'd say Obi's in the uncanny box. I'd say the show, the season got me curious enough that I made myself watch it, and if I was watching this by myself while doing something else, like playing a game or scrolling Twitter, I would have enjoyed
porn.
it more. I would have enjoyed it way more if I could divert my attention, but because it was us, captive audience on a couch, not being able to look away, I felt kind of restricted by that, and I felt like it was an obligation. And that's how people are going to watch this, as an obligation.
Yeah.
Old King of the Hill was more reserved. It held on moments. Old King of the Hill, reserved. It held. It
Didn't look like a Toon Boom fan animation.
didn't look like Bob's Burgers. And it knew when to be quiet. But this, it's just constant. Like, you could tell there were a few moments where Hank does a joke where there's like a pause where he's like, wait, what? And they cut out that pause, so it's like, wait, what? And they can't. There's no dead air. There's nothing. It just keeps going, and it's fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
What about you? How do you feel about it?
It's not as bad as I worried it'd be. I think outside of the one episode, it's very watchable and occasionally funny. And it's got one really good episode tucked in there in a sea of mediocre episodes, and one turbo, just awful episode.
Yeah. Do you think we fucked it up by watching Old King of the Hill immediately after?
No, I think it was good context, because the Firehouse episode is really fucking funny.
It's great.
And the Buckley's Angel episode is very sweet and cute, and also still very funny.
Yeah.
And you can't really say that about most of this season. Most of the season's just neither of those things.
I think, yeah.
I mean, there's a couple sweet moments, you know, like the end of the beer episode where Bobby and Hank share their hobby briefly.
And Peggy says, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And there's a censor. They swear in this season. They say shit uncensored a few times.
Yeah. But Hank never threatens to kick anyone's ass.
Hank never charges his iPad, so we never see him with one.
Yeah, he keeps forgetting to plug it in.
Power of the fucking iPad.
I don't know. Like, you know, it's the most mid show to ever outside of its high and low points. It's just background noise at this point, which is sad for a show that was once as fantastic as King of the Hill.
I feel like that's most modern shows are now made with the idea they're going to be playing in the background.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's
The
a
mighty have
different time.
fallen.
We truly live in a society, bottom text.
Oh no, it's Joker Part 2, only it's King of the Hill. Hank gets raped and then
I wish I was
murdered.
able to watch Joker Part 2 in the background. That shit sucked.
That was fun.
I cannot believe how much Paul liked Joker Folie Ado.
He had a notepad. He was taking notes during the movie.
He
with
was like,
his
this is the
phone
great...
flashlight.
I love this movie that makes fun of me and calls me a cuck loser because people liked the first movie too much, and I got really assert about it.
Was it Todd Phillips who directed?
Yeah, The Hangover, man. Got really angry that people liked the first movie.
I think Paul respected the utter nosedive and the dedication to ruining the
dedication
series.
to making something fucking terrible to own
to,
the chuds.
to completely destroy expectations of like the people funding it, like Universal or whoever is like, so you're gonna make us $80 grillion, right? And he's like, nah, fuck you.
I can't believe before that movie was released, they had to do like a screener for executives, and the Warner Brothers executives sat back and they were like, "Yeah, this is something we can release. The worst musical ever made. Yeah, we can release this."
Joker gets raped, huh?
Joker gets gay raped by fat white people. Huh?
By an Irishman, no less.
Yeah, that'll go over well with the audiences.
How do we market this?
We live in a post-Joker, Folia Doe world.
It is comparable to 9/11 when you think
We
about
live
it.
in a post-The Last Jedi world.
Well, that just happened.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
I think King of the Hill is cursed, and there's no point in dreaming anymore. It's done. Let it stay dead. What would you recommend? King of the Hill season 15?
This is season 14.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Would you recommend the reboot, revival, legacy sequel?
No. There's a lot of build up to the one funny episode.
Yeah.
And then that's immediately followed up by the unfunny episode. It's just not worth it, man. It's sad. All the voice actors, it's like watching Zombie Simpsons where everyone sounds horrible and you're like, oh, I'm old now. I'm gonna die soon.
Yeah.
That's how it feels to watch The Simpsons and The King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Grant, would you recommend King of the Hill season 14?
You've already watched it, viewer, haven't you? You want someone to reinforce your views. You've already watched it. My recommendation doesn't really matter. I'd say
You liked the episode with the virgin meme. I see you back
did.
there.
Here, do the smiling friends. Yeah, I would. I'm sorry.
How are you dropping it? Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you will always wonder what could have been, which is how we got here in the first place. Let it die.
Just rip off the Band-Aid and watch it, I guess.
Watch it as passively as possible. Put it in the background in the corner of the room while you do other shit, and you'll be happy.
Also, Bobby's a Redditor.
How did we get here?
How did we get here, man?
Well,
Can you imagine King of the Hill, the Firehouse episode, Hank pulling out his iPhone and saying, I gotta check r/firefighters.
Hold on, guys. Bobby, put down that iPad.
Luann, I just went on Reddit and they said angels aren't real.
Damn. Where's the charger from my iPad?
Dad, can you buy me some Robux?
They name dropped Reddit, and we literally did at each other. No, they said iPad, and we were like, this is worse than when Futurama did the iPhone episode, and it was an iPhone.
Is it?
Tune in.
At least they
time.
didn't do a COVID episode. I would have fucking cried.
They did mention COVID heavily, though.
They did briefly mention it a
It was
little bit.
4 or 5 times they did bring up. They name dropped it a few times.
Yeah, but they didn't have 4 whole episodes dedicated to it, like
True.
Futurama.
True. Tune in next time when we watch Futurama Reboot Revival.
Oh.
All 18 seasons of every time it's been revived. Matt Groening, are you sure you want to revive this again?
Grant, you could do a Futurama retrospective series and cut it off every time it gets canceled.
I'd cancel
A
myself every time.
6-part video series.
I could be like, okay, now tune in next time, and I'll wait 8 years and come back to it. Be like,
Yeah,
okay, that was the gap that viewers had to wait.
By the time you get caught up, there will be another 3 seasons.
I watched the first 5 episodes of the reboot, where it's like Wild West episode. And I'm like, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, but at some point I realized I wasn't watching it, and I'm like, I should probably stop watching it now. Like, I was watching, like, scrolling through Discord, and I looked in, and I'm like, oh, 20 minutes in, huh?
When Mike Judge dies, they should get Benedict Cabbage Patch to play Hank Hill.
Peggy, where's my iPad?
Peggy, I need some tea and Doctor Who before I watch my iPad.
And Peggy's dead, too. They get Samwise Gamgee to play him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's just Sherlock at that point. Is the joke. Here, I'll Photoshop Peggy and Hank as Benedict Cumberbatch and the guy whose name I don't know.
Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah.
That's his name legally. He had it changed to Bilbo Baggins after the Hobbit movies that nobody liked. It's kind of crazy that, this is off topic, but the Hobbit movies now have like Star Wars prequel tier crazed defenders who are like it's better than the original because it has more action.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those fucking Hobbit movies? They're fucking awful.
I've seen all three. I don't remember the
Shit,
third.
man.
I don't even remember what
I
happens.
fell asleep in all three when I saw them in theaters.
They fight the dragon at the beginning of 3, and then
No, they fight the dragon at the beginning of 2, and then before they land the killing blow, the credits roll, and it says if you want to see how the book ended, you gotta watch the third movie. And the third movie starts with the dragon dying, and then it's 2 hours of fan fiction that wasn't in the book.
And the GoPro barrels.
If you've ever read the book is like 90 pages long, and after the dragon dies, it's like, and then they all went home, and it was all good. And then in the movie, there's a fucking 2.5 hour war where CGI dwarves ride CGI pigs to fight CGI orcs who are fighting CGI elves riding CGI deers, and they get attacked by CGI bats, and none of that shit's in the book. The book doesn't even clarify who the 5 armies in the Battle of 5 Armies are.